Hey man, Merry Christmas.
Hey, Merry Christmas, what's up?
I'm here for the Christmas party.
You're the invitation, right? It's a Christmas sweater party.
Oh, I thought that was just like a suggestion.
Yeah, I mean, Kim kind of wanted to keep it like strict, no Christmas sweater, you can't get in type of thing. Sorry, man. It's good seeing you, though.
Wait, dude, just let me borrow a sweater.
Sorry, man. Merry Christmas.
Wait, please.
It's that time of year again. Holiday parties are happening. You're going Christmas shopping, ice skating, and you're seeing some people that you want to see and some you don't. I think everybody wants to look good all year round, but you especially want to stunt on family and friends during the holiday season, but it can be kind of hard to figure out what's too formal, too casual, and also how do I just dress appropriately for the weather. In order to help give ideas on what you could be wearing this holiday season, I'm going to show you a handful of Christmas movies, so you might be able to get some outfit inspiration for the rest of the holiday season and winter as well. The first topic I want to touch on is layering, and the first movie I want to talk about is actually an anime, and that's Tokyo Godfathers. It's extremely cold in Brooklyn right now, and I've been layering every single day, and the three main characters, Miyuki, Hana, and Jin, all have great layered outfits that are fun to see on screen, but are also inspiring for your own outfits. Hana reminds me to layer, and then layer some more with all of her scarves, dresses, and pants, while Miyuki looked great with all of her accessories, like doubling up on her hats and then wrapping herself in that green scarf. Her layering looked great as well with her white button-up cream mock neck sweatshirt and that red duffel coat, which was a great way of staying warm but looking good. Then Jin, who is my favorite, layered a gray button-up, brown blazer, navy padded parka with mustard lining together, and then on bottom were some brown trousers in this fuller fit with some dark brown sneakers. He accessorized with a brown scarf that he used as a hood and a red fitted hat that put his outfit over the edge for me. The way he layered the parka and blazer together was kind of unorthodox, but I really liked it. Then the scarf that was tucked in the button-up and the hat was the cherry on top for me. I'm excited to take some inspiration from Jin's outfit and put my own spin on it and layer one of my blazers with the vintage REI parka that I recently got this fall. I would also love to pull off the scarf look if possible, but we're gonna have to see on that one. Another movie that has great layering and also introduces some knitwear is Home Alone 2. Now, I have made a video on the first Home Alone, so if you're interested in that, you can click the icon above. And I'll start off with saying that if you're in the need for outerwear but don't know what you want, then you should look at the McAllister family because they have everything from trench coats to notched collar overcoats to bomber jackets to parkas and so much more. They also have fun knitwear and some plaid pants that I don't know if I'm daring enough to wear, but someone should. With that out of the way, let's talk about the Sticky Bandits, who had similar outfits in the first movie with some slight adjustments. Marv layers a white t-shirt, light gray Henley, a tan and burnt orange cardigan, all under a thick brown corduroy coat with plaid high waters and cherry brown shoes. I liked Marv's outfit and I really liked his cardigan, but I feel like swapping the Henley for a button-up and the high waters for like full-length trousers or even some jeans would have made the outfit a little bit more wearable and fashionable. Harry was in a blue striped button-up with a brown suede vest under a herringbone overcoat that is almost floor length on him with a green cable knit scarf and a black ribbed beanie. Then on bottom were some gray wool trousers and black shoes. I can't get enough of Harry's overcoat, especially when he popped the collar up and then also had that green cable knit scarf on. I think two things that are really important for this winter and every other winter is a really quality overcoat, with it being very full and long, so it creates these beautiful shapes and drapes, as well as a high quality scarf. And because of this movie, I'm now on the hunt for a scarf like this because I don't really see it all that often on the streets, and I feel like it just adds a little bit more texture because of the cable knit. Moving on to our two-time hero, Kevin first wears a black sport coat over a white Ralph Lauren button-up and some black jeans, which is a perfectly balanced outfit because it toes the line between casual and formal, so you can get away with wearing this to a lot, and it all just depends on how you style it and how you accessorize with it. And this is definitely an outfit that I've been wearing a lot the past couple of years now. But let's not forget, Kevin also styled his knitwear really well. Once with a red and blue flannel underneath a blue cable knit sweater with khaki corduroy trousers, brown hiking boots, and a green and yellow wool duffel jacket, giving this outdoorsman aesthetic. The other time was with a multicolored turtleneck under a cream cable knit argyle sweater, the same duffel coat, and these dusty green pants in a straight fit. I feel like the knitted sweater is the unwritten goat garment of like the holidays and maybe even the winter because There are so many ways to style it, and there are so many versions of it. The turtleneck under the cream sweater is something that I don't see that often and that I really like, but I think my favorite is the flannel underneath the cable knit sweater because it just feels classic, and it's something that I kind of want to go back to doing. Now, like a lot of the outfits we're going to see, I feel like Kevin's are pretty versatile and perfect for a family outing, whether that be a holiday party or a dinner, or just everyday wear. Continuing with knitwear, let's look at a Christmas classic for me that is set in the 1950s, A Christmas Story. Ralphie, his brother, and his friends all wore button-ups and flannels underneath sweaters that ranged from ones with texture, like ribbed sweaters, to different patterns like argyle prints, and even to some V-necks and zip-up cardigans. All of them were thick and robust, so not only did they look stylish, they also looked high quality. And because they were either always textured or patterned, they were also visually eye-catching. To finish off their looks, they went for herringbone, corduroy, and pinstripe trousers, which complemented and visually added to their outfits. And the same went for their outerwear, with all of it being in various plaids and wools with nice details like fur trims, back cinches, and fold-over collars, all of it making for interesting and mature outfits. Now, if Ralphie and his friends were a little bit too formal for you, you could always look at the bullies Skut Farkus and Grover Dill, who had a more everyday approach to their knitwear. Farkus wore a thrashed green cricket sweater over a black turtleneck, leather flight jacket, blue fatigue jeans tucked into some black boots, and Dill wore a brown fold-over collar jacket, maroon striped sweater, gray jeans cuffed up on some snow boots, and a Newsies cap. Their outfits were definitely dressed down and had more of a workwear / blue collar look to it. Now let's pivot to 1970, where we have this combination of 1960s and very early 70s outfits in the Holdovers. Sure, the teenage Holdovers had some nice flares and outerwear like bombers and ski jackets, but Tully specifically had a handful of great late 60s, early 70s outfits that might work for you this holiday season. My favorite outfit of Tully's was his green long sleeve 70s collar polo with contrasting cream thread, the blue flared jeans, and a brown leather watch to accent the outfit. This is a good outfit that requires minimal effort and you can kind of get away with wearing it to more formal events if you play your cards right, because the 70s collar and the flared jeans are somewhat fashionable, they are vintage looking but not outdated, and it's buttoned up enough to where it looks like you put in some effort and you look nice. But funny enough, for me, I think the best dressed person in this movie was Mr. Hunnam, who seems to be stuck in the 60s with his slim lapel corduroy suits. One being this green notched collar suit with a matching vest, an eggshell button up underneath, and a plaid bow tie. The other, which was my favorite, was a brown corduroy suit with those slim lapels again, a left chest patch pocket, and some suede elbow patches. Under that was a white button-up shirt, sage green V-neck sweater vest, and a tan and red bow tie. These suits look great, and because they're corduroy, you can wear them as separates, and it just gives you a lot more play with outfits, which is why you might want to try picking up a corduroy suit this season, whether that be off of eBay, at a thrift store, or if you have the money to spend, Drake's. But to go back to Mr. Hunnam, like Miyuki and Kevin McAllister, Mr. Hunnam also had a duffel coat, his in a gray color, and this feels like the perfect winter jacket for outdoor treks and the holiday season because it's mature looking, but it's still fashionable with all of the details, and honestly, because of that, I might be on the lookout for one of these. So lastly, to continue with suiting, I want to take it back to the 90s where we see outfits that look like they could be pulled from a Giorgio Armani lookbook in the 1994 remake of Miracle on 34th Street. The model for all of these fits being Brian Bedford, who essentially looks like Patrick Bateman if he wasn't a sociopath. He's seen throughout the film wearing double and single-breasted suits like a dark brown herringbone suit, to a light gray wool peak lapel suit, to this nails head gray suit. All of them giving a 90s look with the strong padded shoulders, beautiful lapels, longer cuts, and they're all a great fit on him, and fortunately, they're wearable for today's standard. What makes these outfits even better is when he threw on these overcoats like his brown notched collar one or this navy peak lapel overcoat, both creating layers and textures. When I watched this last Christmas season, I immediately clocked that his overcoats reminded me of the Giorgio Armani one that I have and that I've worn the past 3 winters. I love mine because of the fit. It's super long and kind of oversized, which gives such beautiful drape and dimension to my outfits, and it's just beautifully made. But Brian didn't just stop at suiting. He also wore this amazing oatmeal cable knit fisherman's turtleneck sweater that was slightly oversized with these brown wool suiting trousers, and even threw on a brown and tan houndstooth blazer, which made an already great fit even better. The only thing that I would change with this outfit is maybe the color of the blazer, because I feel like the tan is a little bit too close to the oatmeal, so it kind of just like blends together a little bit too much, but it's still a great outfit. And I'm definitely gonna be wearing a take on it this season. Maybe something a little chunkier than this, but something like Brian Bedford for sure. Lastly, for the outfits, and possibly the best one in this film, is this brown knitted polo, tan suit jacket, brown peak lapel overcoat with dark brown trousers. I love how the monochrome outfit was layered masterfully. Opting for a knitted polo instead of a button-up for the blazer was such a good call because the outfit was already eye-catching because of the monochrome aspect of it, but the added texture from the knitted polo kind of just brought it up another notch. Now, these outfits will vary for different occasions. Are you going to a formal dinner with family? Then you should probably go with one of the suits. If you're going to a family party and want to look festive, go for the oatmeal sweater and that blazer. And if you want to keep it a little bit more casual, swap out the brown trousers for some jeans. Maybe throw on some sneakers or casual boots, and maybe even throw a hat on, because it's still going to look great. But regardless, if you're going outside, you definitely need an overcoat, whether it's single-breasted, double-breasted, peak lapel, notched collar, because it'll make your outfit that much better. With all that being said, I previously talked about this in my video for The Thing, I think, where I feel like people don't or wouldn't think of going to a holiday movie or Christmas movie for outfit ideas, but they definitely should, because there's great layering, fun patterns and textures and fabrics, and good outfits overall that you can pull from. Whether you're going to your in-laws' Christmas party for the first time, going to see some Christmas lights, or just going on a walk in the city on a brisk day, they have a ton of outfits that range the gamut for you. With all that being said, what inspiration are you guys pulling from these movies? That's gonna be it for me. Thank you guys for watching. See you next time. Happy holidays.